Stop. If you are 65 or older and you drive a car in the United States, there are brand new rules taking effect this July that most seniors have absolutely no idea about. And the shocking part, some of these changes actually come with financial benefits attached, cash assistance, insurance relief, and government programs that could add hundreds, even thousands of dollars back into your life every single year. But here's the terrifying flip side. If you don't know about these rules, if you miss the deadlines, if you ignore the new requirements, you could lose your driving privileges, face stiff fines, or get disqualified from benefits you are fully entitled to receive. We are talking about your independence, your freedom, your ability to drive yourself to the doctor, to the grocery store, to your grandchildren's school plays. And right now, that freedom is tied directly to a set of new rules that went into effect or are rolling out this July 2025. So stay right here, because by the time this is over, you will know exactly what's changing, exactly what you qualify for, and exactly how to get every single dollar that belongs to you. There is a lot of noise out there on the internet, a lot of confusion, a lot of people trying to scare seniors into clicking on things that aren't real. That is not what this is. Everything we are covering today is grounded in real policy changes, real federal and state level updates, and real financial assistance programs. We have done the research so you don't have to spend hours trying to figure it out on your own. And we are going to break it all down in plain, simple language. No legal jargon, no confusing government speaky, just clear, honest information designed specifically for you. So let's get into it right now, because time is not on our side here. These changes are already happening, and every day you wait is a day you could be missing out. Let's start with what is actually changing this July and why it matters so much to seniors specifically. The federal government, working in coordination with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, that's NHTSA, and state departments of motor vehicles across the country, has introduced a new framework that specifically affects drivers who are 65 and older. This framework was developed after years of research and advocacy from both safety organizations and senior rights groups. And the result is a set of policies that are designed to do two things at the same time: keep roads safer and protect the rights and financial well-being of older Americans. For too long, seniors have been seen as a liability on the road. They've been pushed out of the driver's seat, had their licenses questioned, and been subjected to renewal rules that felt unfair and discriminatory. July 2025 marks a turning point, because now the government isn't just adding rules, it's also adding support. And that support comes in the form of financial benefits, fee waivers, insurance protections, and wellness assistance programs that are available specifically to drivers who are 65 and older. Keep watching, because we are about to get into the exact dollar amounts, the exact eligibility requirements, and the exact steps you need to take. But first, and this is important, let's talk about what the new driving rules actually are, because if you don't understand the rules, you can't take advantage of the benefits attached to them. The very first change that seniors need to know about involves license renewal cycles. In many states, starting this July, drivers who are 65 and older will now be required to renew their licenses more frequently than the general population. In states like California, Florida, Texas, Illinois, and New York, which together are home to tens of millions of senior drivers, renewal cycles for seniors are being shortened to every 4 years instead of every 8. This might sound like a burden, and we understand why. But here is what they're not telling you in the mainstream news. Every time a senior goes through this renewal process, they become automatically eligible to be screened for financial assistance programs attached to the DMV renewal system. That means simply going to renew your license opens a door to benefits. We will explain exactly which benefits in just a moment. But first, let's finish covering the rule changes so you have the full picture. The second major change involves vision testing. As of July 2025, vision screening requirements for seniors 65 and older are being updated. Previously, many seniors were able to skip vision tests during license renewals if they had a recent prescription on file. Under the new framework, all drivers 65 and older must undergo an in-person or approved telehealth vision screening as part of their renewal. Now, again, this might feel like extra work, but here is the silver lining that most people are completely missing, and this is where your money comes in. The government has established a subsidy program specifically for seniors who require corrective lenses or other vision aids in order to meet the new driving vision standards. If you need new glasses, updated prescription lenses, or even certain types of cataract treatment to maintain your ability to drive, there are programs now available, federally funded and state administered, that can cover a significant portion of those costs. We are talking about vision assistance benefits that can be worth anywhere from $200 to $800 per year for qualifying seniors, and nearly every senior who is 65 or older and holds an active driver's license qualifies to apply. This is real money, and most seniors have no idea it exists. Starting this July, the federal government is rolling out an expanded version of a program called the Senior Driver Safety and Financial Assistance Initiative, sometimes referred to in government documents as the SDSFAI. Under this initiative, seniors who voluntarily complete an approved driver safety course, which you may have heard called a defensive driving course or a mature driver program, will now receive a direct financial credit. Depending on your state and your income level, this credit can be applied in several ways. Some seniors will receive it as a direct reduction in their state vehicle registration fees. Others will receive it as a voucher that can be applied to auto insurance premiums. And for lower-income seniors who qualify under specific income thresholds, this credit can actually be issued as a direct payment, cash deposited into your account or sent to you as a check. The average value of this benefit, when you add together the registration savings, the insurance reduction, and any direct payment that applies, is between $400 and $1,200 per year. For a senior on a fixed income, that is not a small amount. That is groceries, that is medication, that is heating your home in the winter, and all you have to do to access it is complete a driver safety course that is specifically designed for people your age. Now, you might be wondering, which course counts? How do I sign up? How do I know if I qualify? And how do I make sure I get the money? These are exactly the right questions to be asking, and we are going to answer all of them. But right now, let's pause for just 1 second because we want to make sure you don't miss a single thing that follows. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do it right now. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because the information we are sharing today is updated constantly as new government programs roll out, as deadlines approach, and as new financial benefits become available to seniors across the country. Thousands of people just like you are already getting these updates delivered directly to them. Don't be the last one to find out. Subscribe now, and let's continue. The primary qualification for most of the benefits associated with the new July driving rules is simply this: you must be 65 years of age or older, and you must hold a valid U.S. driver's license or be in the process of renewing one. That's it. That is the baseline. You do not need to have a perfect driving record. You do not need to have a certain income level to qualify for the basic benefits. You do not need to own a new car, drive a certain number of miles, or live in a specific state. If you are 65 or older and you drive, you qualify to at least apply for the core benefits of this program. Now, Some of the higher value financial assistance, particularly the direct cash payments for lower income seniors, does have an income component. For those portions of the program, the general income threshold is set at or below 200% of the federal poverty level. For a single senior, that works out to roughly $29,000 or less in annual income as of 2025. For a married couple, the threshold is higher. If your income falls at or below that level, you may be eligible for the maximum financial benefit, including direct payment assistance, vision care subsidies, and vehicle registration fee waivers that, combined, can total over $1,500 in annual value. And here's something that surprises a lot of people when they first hear it. You do not have to be a low-income senior to receive significant financial benefit from these programs. Even seniors with moderate incomes, those earning between $30,000 and $55,000 per year, qualify for the insurance premium reduction benefits and the driver safety course credits. These benefits don't go away just because you have a little more income. The way the program is structured, almost every senior who drives gets something. The question is just how much, and the answer depends on the steps you take to apply and claim what is rightfully yours. Now let's talk about the driver safety course, because this is the gateway to the largest portion of the financial benefits, and it's one of the most misunderstood parts of the entire program. Here is what you need to know. There are several approved course providers, and the most widely recognized ones include AARP's Smart Driver Course, AAA's Roadwise Driver Program, the National Safety Council's Defensive Driving Course, and several state-specific programs that have been added to the approved list as of July 2025. These courses are designed specifically for older drivers. They are not difficult. They are not meant to test you or trick you. They are practical, they are informative, and many seniors say they actually enjoy taking them because they cover real-world situations that affect older drivers specifically, things like managing medications that affect driving, dealing with reduced night vision, handling highway merging situations, and understanding new road signage and signal technologies that have been updated in recent years. Most courses take between 4 and 6 hours to complete, and many of them are available entirely online, meaning you can take them from the comfort of your own home at your own pace without needing to go anywhere. Once you complete an approved course, you will receive a certificate of completion. That certificate is your golden ticket to the financial benefits. You present it either at your DMV, through your state's online portal, or directly to your auto insurance provider, and the credits and savings kick in automatically. Your insurance company is legally required in most states to apply a discount of between 5 and 15% to your premium when you present this certificate, and that discount lasts for 3 years in most states before you need to retake the course to renew it. Do the math on that for a moment. If you are paying $1,200 a year for auto insurance, and many seniors pay more than that, a 10% discount saves you $120 a year. Over 3 years, that's $360 back in your pocket just from the insurance benefit alone. Add in the registration fee savings, the vision care subsidies, and the potential direct payment if you qualify, and you can see how this adds up very quickly to a meaningful amount of money for any senior household. And here is what makes this July update even more significant than what came before it. In previous years, these driver safety course discounts existed, but they were inconsistently applied. Some insurance companies would drag their feet. Some states didn't have clear processes for claiming the credits. Seniors would fall through the cracks. That is changing as of this July. Under the new federal framework, insurance companies operating in all 50 states are now required to have a clear, simple, standardized process for seniors to claim their course completion discounts. There are new consumer protection provisions built into the framework specifically to prevent insurance companies from delaying or denying these discounts without proper justification. If your insurance company fails to apply your discount within 30 days of receiving your certificate, you have the right to file a formal complaint with your state's insurance commissioner, and the new rules include penalties for non-compliant insurance companies. This is seniors finally having teeth in the law, real protections, real accountability. Now let's talk about one more financial benefit that is absolutely critical and one that very few people are talking about: the Vehicle Modification Assistance Grant. This is a benefit that exists under the broader umbrella of senior transportation assistance, and it is being expanded significantly as of July 2025. If you have a physical condition, whether that's reduced mobility, arthritis, difficulty turning your neck, limited ankle flexibility, or any number of conditions that are common in the senior population, you may qualify for financial assistance to have your vehicle modified to make it safer and easier for you to drive. We are talking about things like hand controls, pedal extenders, wider mirrors, backup cameras, steering wheel covers for better grip, and seat modifications for better visibility and comfort. These modifications can cost anywhere from a few $100s to several $1,000s depending on your needs. Under the expanded Vehicle Modification Assistance Grant, qualifying seniors can receive between $500 and $2,000 in assistance to cover these costs. The money comes through a combination of federal funds administered by the Administration for Community Living and state-level transportation assistance programs. And the application process, while it does require some documentation, has been streamlined significantly as part of the July 2025 updates. To qualify for the Vehicle Modification Grant, you need to be 65 or older, hold a valid driver's license, or be in the process of renewal, have a documented physical condition that affects your driving. This documentation usually comes from your primary care doctor or a specialist and demonstrate that the vehicle modification will allow you to continue driving safely. That's it. You don't have to already own a modified vehicle. You don't have to have already paid for the modifications. The grant is designed to help you get the modifications done, and once they are done, many seniors find that they are able to drive safely and comfortably for years longer than they expected, maintaining their independence and avoiding the enormous cost of alternative transportation or assisted living arrangements that come from giving up the ability to drive. Here is something we really want you to sit with for a moment because it gets to the heart of why all of this matters so deeply. Losing your ability to drive when you are a senior is not just an inconvenience. Study after study has shown that seniors who lose their driving privileges experience a dramatic decline in quality of life. Social isolation increases. Depression rates climb, medical appointment attendance drops, physical health deteriorates because it becomes harder to access healthy food, exercise facilities, and medical care. And perhaps most shocking of all, research has found that seniors who are unable to drive face significantly higher costs for everyday living because they must pay for rides, delivery services, and other accommodations that were previously free when they could drive themselves. The cost of losing your license in both financial and human terms is enormous. That is why the financial benefits tied to these new July driving rules are not just about money. They are about keeping you on the road, keeping you independent, keeping you connected to the life you have built and the people you love. And that is why it is so incredibly important that you take action right now. Not next week, not next month, right now. Because the programs we have been describing today operate on enrollment cycles. Some of the direct payment benefits, the vision care subsidies, and the vehicle modification grants have limited funding pools. They are distributed on a first-come, first-served basis to qualifying applicants. Every week that passes is a week that someone else is getting the money that could be going to you. The seniors who act quickly are the ones who get the maximum benefit. The ones who wait too long often find that certain portions of the program are already fully subscribed for the year, and they have to wait until the next funding cycle. Don't let that be you. You have earned these benefits. You have paid into this system your entire life. These programs exist because of taxpayers like you. It is your money. Go get it. So here is what you need to do right now, step by step. First, make a note of your next license renewal date if you are 65 or older. If you don't know it, check your current license. It's printed right on the front. If your renewal is coming up in the next 12 months, start preparing now, because the renewal process is your entry point into the financial benefit system. Second, look into enrolling in an approved senior driver safety course. As we mentioned, AARP, AAA, and the National Safety Council all offer excellent options, many of them online. Taking this course is the single fastest way to unlock the insurance discount benefits. Third, talk to your doctor at your next appointment about whether you have any physical conditions that might qualify you for the Vehicle Modification Assistance Grant. Ask them to document anything that affects your driving comfort or ability. Fourth, visit your state DMV's website and look specifically for the senior driver section. Many states have now added dedicated pages explaining the new July 2025 rules and the associated financial benefits. If you don't see what you're looking for, call the DMV directly and ask about senior driver assistance programs. And fifth, and this is so important, stay informed, because these programs evolve. New benefits get added, deadlines change, and the seniors who are plugged into current information are always the ones who come out ahead. That brings us to the most important thing you can do right now before you do anything else. Subscribe to this channel, because this is exactly what we do here. We track every new government update, every new financial benefit, every new rule change that affects seniors across the United States. We do the research, we break it down in plain English, we tell you what you need to know when you need to know it, and we do it all because we believe that seniors deserve to be informed, empowered, and protected, not confused, not left behind, not taken advantage of. We have thousands of subscribers who have already saved money, protected their licenses, and accessed benefits they never knew existed, simply because they found this channel and stayed with us, and we want you to be one of them. Hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on the notification bell. That way, every single time we publish new information, and we publish regularly, you will be the first to know, not the last. And if you found this video helpful, please share it. Text it to your spouse, send it to your sibling, post it to your neighborhood Facebook group, email it to your friends at church or at your senior center, because every senior in America who drives needs to know about these changes, and most of them won't find this information unless someone who cares about them points the way. Be that person. Be the one who makes sure the seniors in your life know what they qualify for, know what's changing, and know how to protect themselves and their financial well-being. We are going to continue covering every development in this story as it unfolds throughout the rest of 2025 and into 2026. There are more benefits being discussed at the federal level that could expand this program even further. There are state-specific rollouts that vary by region and that we will cover in detail for every major state. And there are advocacy efforts happening right now to push for even stronger protections for senior drivers that we will keep you updated on every step of the way. None of that information will reach you unless you are subscribed to this channel. So do it now. One click, one tap, that's all it takes. And in return, you get a source of information that works for you, fights for you, and keeps you ahead of every change, every benefit, and every opportunity that comes your way. You have worked hard your entire life. You have raised families, built careers, paid your taxes, served your communities, and contributed to this country in ways that can never fully be measured. You deserve to spend your senior years with security, with independence, and with every financial benefit that is rightfully yours. Do not let confusing government language, lack of information, or simple unawareness stand between you and what you have earned. Stay informed, stay empowered, and stay subscribed, because we will be right here every single week, making sure you never miss a thing